probably about 10 times. Are we sure we want to do this? Are we sure? I do love The Shining, and it's one of my favorite movies, so I didn't mind it that much, but it's a big, task for our teams to build this huge hedge maze, and we've had many, many conversations about this hedge maze, and are we sure we want to build it? Because it's a lot of work to build it. Once we start building it, we're going to build. Yes, are we sure it's going to be in there? Are we sure? But really, because they had to build it, and then they had to build it in a way that can be deconstructed and run down by a snowcap. And it's always such a fun part of the film, and I love watching that, and I love being in an audience when people are watching it for the first time because it's such a surprise. But our team did an amazing job, just kind of the complexity of building that hedge maze, and then adding the music on with Michael, and his score was just over the top.
And that is something to mention that producers have to deal with a lot of times. Like nowadays with CG movies, back in the day, when I was hired in 1940, I worked in 2D for a long time on like Pocahontas, the original Lilo and Stitch. Back in the day, if you wanted a joke, you could draw a joke in probably an afternoon, or someone could kind of paint up a background and play, well, that looks like a shining maze, and you could get done within a week. Now, you have to kind of, very early on, to Yvette's point, commit to a joke, and you kind of go, this is going to be a huge amount of effort, maybe for a year, for a lot of people to team up and figure out how to do this. And another example of that is the destruction scene when the goat honeymoon lodge falls apart. Like that idea to destroy that came in later than probably we would have liked. But when that idea came in, all of our leads on the film said, okay, we gotta hold hands and decide like what breaks exactly where, or like what shots are happening. And the great thing too is if you watch our credits, there are some people at the studio called destruction leads. So kids, you can grow up to be a destruction lead at Disney Animation if you want to. But the fact that all these people have to work together to plan and make something that looks like it's happening just moment to moment, with all these huge surprises and splinters and dust and choreography, it all is very, very, it's a huge group effort that needs a lot of